Welcome to the show. My name is Will Dean. I'm the author of the two Vermudison thrillers. Today I'm talking about ideas and how ideas are super fragile. I live in a bog in Sweden. Hello, Monty. Not good. I think I saved it. This is Monty. He's a raccoon. Look at those paws. Love you, Monty. I'm gonna let him go now. Hey! He sometimes attacks as well, so if I give a loud voice, he'll go away. There's no need for that, Monty. Can you see the shirt, guys? Hashtag Team Tuva. Love this shirt. Actually, I'm gonna sit on a cushion so you can see it better. Nice. Ideas are fragile. Is the camera straight? Now you might ask, what the hell was that all about? You spray painted like a really bad heart in your notebook. That's because ideas are fragile. They're super fragile. You need to look after them. You need to nurture your ideas. If you have an idea, be careful who you share it with at the early stages, because it can be extinguished. It can be destroyed really, really easily. Your confidence, your heart can be broken, can be destroyed really, really, really easily and inadvertently by somebody even who is like well-meaning and good-hearted. So look after your little black heart. Be careful who you share your ideas with in the early stages. When I have an idea, I'm itching to tell my wife, like itching. And she is the most cool, supportive person in the world. She would never say like, holy mackerel, that's a bad idea. She just wouldn't say that. She's a better person than I am. She's a good person. She wouldn't say that. She's decent. But she might have a little look in her eye. I think she probably would, you know, like there are trolls in it. There are snow skulls in it. What the hell are you talking about? How is this your job, man? How are you 40 years old? These weird, twisted, creepy stories. What are you doing in your life? All reasonable questions, to be honest. So if you have an idea, I would say to a great extent keep it to yourself. Start working on it. Start thinking through. Start visualizing the story. Start fleshing it out. Start making notes. Start researching. Write the book. Then once you've written it, once you've been through a few rewrites or been through 10 rewrites, maybe you're able to share it with somebody that you trust, someone in your writing group, a mentor, someone who teaches you creative writing, a good friend, or your mom. Maybe then it's time, because then you've written it. You haven't been judged yet. And that is a beautiful thing. That time, that very, very special time at the beginning of the process where you have not been judged yet. There is no good reads. You know, you don't have your like Auntie Sue, who you haven't met since you were 6 years old, suddenly sends you a Facebook friend request just so they can say, I found a spelling mistake on page 3. You don't need that in your life yet, right? In the early days, it's a beautiful time. It's your idea and it's you. And I would say protect that as much as you possibly can. It's an original idea. It's a great idea, I hope. Look after it. Don't let someone extinguish it before it ever got a chance to get going. So what do I do now when I have a good idea, or when I think I have a good idea? I'm itching to tell my wife. And she'll be like, okay, she's cool. I'm not. And then I'll hold it back. And I'll say, you know what? I'm going to tell you a little bit further down the line. I'm okay. I'm just going to kind of just be calm. I maybe give her very broad strokes. Like it's going to be set in summer. It's going to have this character who's like this, and it's going to be about this. And that's all I'll tell her. And all the juicy stuff and the the interesting, creepy details that I'm visualizing, I will not tell her. Because I don't want her input, to be honest, quite yet. I really value her input later on. She's my first reader, but I don't want it yet. So I would say, if you have an idea, when you have an idea, look after it. You're the best raccoon in the world, man. Hey, raccoon. What's going on? This is Monty. He's a koala bear, crossed with a fruit bat, with a little bit of labradoodle and raccoon. He may have some wallaby or possum, and sometimes he sounds like Mogwai, the gremlin, pre-midnight. So soft. You're so soft. Hey Monty, what kind of animal are you? Hey? What the hell, man? What's going on, Monty? Where was I? Fragile ideas. Look after your ideas, nurture them. Some people ask writers, everybody asks writers, where do you get your ideas from? And honestly, I think most writers have a lot of ideas, kind of too many ideas. The thing is not having the ideas. The thing is actually choosing which idea is the right book to write. If you're a writer who creates a new book every 2 years, you have a kind of a big responsibility to yourself to write the correct book, to choose the right idea. And I think the human brain is very, very smart when it comes to this, because it just naturally filters out the less good ideas. Am I wonky here? Is it like... No, wait a second. I don't have the best gear, guys. This is an iPad on a wobbly stand. Is that okay? You're not getting seasick? Right, so... What were we talking about? What was I saying? Where was I? What ideas? Yeah, so you have lots of ideas. That's not the problem. The problem is choosing the right one. Most people's brains work in the right way. They filter out all the bad ideas, and you're left with the best idea, and that's the one that sticks. That's the one that you can't really let go of. That's the one that you naturally are inclined to think, this is like a book. This could be a book. This could be a thing that I'm willing to spend every damn hour of my life on for a year, and then publicizing it for years to come afterwards. So it's a big commitment writing a book, so make sure your idea is good and look after it while it's young. Nurture it, protect it, keep it to yourself if you can, or like share it with people that you do trust. I'm not a member of a writing group. I never have been. I don't have beta readers. I literally spend a huge amount of time on my own in the woods writing these books, and then my wife is my first reader, and then I have my agent reads it. She's fantastic. So my wife gives me this really cool insight. She's a Swedish woman, so she gives me that Swedish woman insight, which is really useful as I'm writing Tuva Moodysson, who is a Swedish woman. And then my agent is excellent at reading through and finding ways that I can improve the plot and tighten up the plot. She's very, very good on that. She was an editor at 3 different big 5 publishing houses, I think. Yeah, like a load of different big publishing houses for 10 years. So she knows how to edit, which is great. And then it goes to my editor, who's fantastic at high level stuff, and she's really invested in Tuva as a person. So she will kind of see where I'm falling short on X, Y, and Z. And then it will go to my accuracy reader at Deafinitely Girly. I will copy her in here. She's brilliant. Follow her on Twitter and Instagram. She gives me really, really, really useful insights. Her kind of angle on hearing aids and on the deaf community, I'm indebted to her. Okay guys, please do subscribe. Please do like this video if you enjoyed it. Please do comment underneath. Let me know if there's something about writing, something about forest life, something about Tuva and Tammy and Sissy that you want to know more about. I will answer your question. Just let me know. If there's something else you want to see in the forest, let me know. I will go and film it for you. Okay? I've been Will Dean, author in the forest, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.